I gained 25 subscribers yesterday with this tiny little YouTube channel of mine that you're watching right now that only had 25 subscribers. So in essence, I basically doubled my subscriber count using the same 6 YouTube hacks that I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. Okay, so if you are struggling to get views or you're having trouble gaining subscribers, pay attention to this video, because this might very well be the one video that has the information that you need to turn things around and finally get your channel to take off. Okay, I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step framework around these 6 YouTube hacks that you can use and implement today and start seeing results this week or within a week from today. All right, so please do pay attention. Now, for those of you who've been around, you'll know that we are very informal here, so please forgive me if you see me constantly looking down. I've got my notes here that I use. It's common practice for me to do that just so that I make sure I don't miss any of the critical important points that you need to have. Okay, so if you see me looking down quite often, it's because I have my notes. Right now, before we progress, there's also an aspect of transparency that I need to reveal to you right now. Okay, so these subscribers that I gained, it actually didn't happen yesterday, right? This happened about 2 weeks ago. All right, happened about 2 weeks ago, and I meant to record this video the very next day after I gained those subscribers, but I wasn't able to get around to it until now. But I still went ahead and titled the video how I gained, I gained 25 subscribers yesterday. All right. Now, there's a very specific reason why I did this. Okay. And I'm going to be sharing that with you momentarily. So please make sure you watch all the way till the end. Now, if this kind of content is of interest to you and you like this kind of stuff, please go ahead and do me a favor and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you're notified every single time I release a new video. All right. So here's the first YouTube hack that I used that helped me gain 25 subscribers in one day. All right. I copied. Okay. I copied someone else's title of their YouTube video. All right. And they probably did the same thing of someone else's YouTube video. Now, there's a very good reason for this. If you are one of those people that is bothered by copying other people, or you just don't like it. As a matter of fact, if I'm being transparent, I was, in fact, I still am, right? It's still, I don't like having to jump on a trend and copy other people and all that type of stuff, right? But sometimes you just have to put your ego to the side and put your preferences to the side if you want to see the kind of rapid growth that you're probably looking for, all right? So I basically copied someone else's video title. All right. This is the foundation of all these, of all these different YouTube hacks. All right. And here's the thing. Here's why. Right. YouTube basically recommends videos that have already been recommended. All right. And so if YouTube sees that there's a video that is, picking up steam, is on fire, a lot of people are liking it, if you create other videos similar to that one, they are going to be more inclined to share your video even more, right? So as an example, my video that I used to gain those 25 additional subscribers in one day wasn't some genius concept that I came up with or reinventing the wheel, right? I saw other videos that were using this particular title, and I jumped on it. So I'll tell you exactly which one it is, and you can go on my channel and look for it, and you'll be able to see it. Right? It's the video on my channel titled 4 Reasons Why You Should Start a YouTube Channel. And I had seen other people creating videos around the concept of why you should create a YouTube channel, right? And I saw video after video, and YouTube kept recommending those same type of videos to me over and over, which tells me that it was probably something that's trending, so I probably should do the same if I want to get some traction. And it's no surprise that that particular video went on to become my most successful YouTube video to date on this particular channel. Okay, so before I started recording that video, I already had an inkling that it was going to do well, right? And this pretty much explains why I titled my video how I gained 25 subscribers yesterday, okay? Even though this happened a couple of weeks ago. A lot of the videos that I'd seen, that I was modeling, that I was copying, had that aspect of gaining subscribers yesterday. For whatever reason, that seemed to be something that that YouTube, like, people are liking, right? It has all to do with rapid growth, essentially. So I jumped on it, and that video has essentially turned out to be what you call like my catalyst video, or like an agitator video, right? This is a concept that I picked up or learned from a guy called Ryan Tate. So shout out to Ryan Tate. His channel is Ryan Tate 9 to 5 Exodus. So definitely go check him out. He definitely gives out lots of gems. Okay. So, and that essentially is a video that, that catalyst video, agitator video. And I've seen this happen as I had that video take off, right? Is a video that helps your channel start picking up some steam, and then it helps some of your other videos start gaining more views and that type of stuff, right? But the key is, you can't create a video like that and just stop, right? You have to continue pouring more fuel to the fire, okay? So that's the first thing I did. I copied someone else's video title. All right. YouTube hack number 2. Okay. You need to jump straight into the content. Okay. A lot of times, and I've been, I'm guilty of this, right? I'm guilty of this. I would, tend to, in the past, I've made a lot of videos where I come on and start introducing myself and telling you what my channel is about, blah, 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 instead of going straight into the content, right? No one is really interested in what your channel name is. And they're especially not interested in who you are, when they're just seeing you for the first time, right? What they're more concerned about is they just want to know if you are going to deliver on what you promised in the title of your video. Okay, then down the line you can start explaining, or start talking about yourself, or just introducing yourself, right? If you want to, like, now, case in point, I haven't done it yet, but I'll tell you now. My name is Christian. Welcome to my channel, Christian M, a place where I decided to document my attempted journey to financial independence. Okay, and I'm using YouTube and trying to monetize YouTube as one of my vehicles to start making more money, to build my foundation for financial independence, right? So there you have it. All right, practicing what I preach, essentially. But I didn't even have to put that in there. I just did it for the sake of it. So that's the whole thing, right? You're going straight into the content. I started this video, and I told you that I gained 25 subscribers yesterday, and just went straight into the information. So that's number 2. YouTube hack number 3 that I use, right? I told people to comment, right, in the comment section, to give me suggestions, ask questions, right? And that helps, that helps show YouTube that there is some kind of engagement, right? YouTube is always looking for audience engagement, and they're looking for signs of life, right, in your videos. So if they see people are commenting on your video, it means that there's some kind of value there, and they see that, okay, maybe this is worth sharing with more people, right, and pushes it out to more people. And then that leads into YouTube hack number 4, right? The other thing that I did to help propel my video even further is that when people comment, don't just tell them to comment, or don't just tell them to comment, right? When they comment, you actually need to respond to those comments, okay? Again, that is more activity, more signs of life that YouTube is seeing, right? Do your utmost best, especially if you're smaller like myself, right? Where you're not going to get tons of comments. Respond to all the comments that you get. And what that does is, for other people who are watching, they see that you're responding to the comments, so they are also now more inclined to comment themselves, knowing, especially if they have a question, a burning question that they want answered, they will be more inclined to comment, knowing that you will respond. Okay, so that is definitely something that you should keep in mind. Of course, eventually it's going to get to a point, if you get big enough, where you won't really be able to keep up with like hundreds, thousands of comments, stuff like that, right? But in the early stages, when you're growing, make sure, do your utmost best to respond to people's comments, okay? So YouTube hack number 6, right? This is something that I did. I added chapters to my videos, to that particular video. I don't know if it's just a coincidence, that happened on that video, whether it's more of a fact of me copying a title or more of a fact of me adding the chapters, but I think it has more to do with copying that title. But adding chapters really helps, and a lot of people don't know this because YouTube favor, people don't know that adding chapters helps your videos get ranked in YouTube in Google search, right? And they will rank in Google search with that specific chapter that answers the specific question that was asked. Okay, so definitely something additional to keep in, for you to add to your repertoire. But of course, it's a little more tedious, there's a little more work. But when you're early stages, you're trying to grow, you want to do everything that you possibly can to help yourself grow, right? So that's that. I added chapters, and just as you will see that I would have added them by the time you're watching this video as well. It may seem counterintuitive because you feel like you don't want to reveal what is where in the video because you want people to watch your entire video. But YouTube is all about the user experience, right? So anything that you can do to help help the viewer, even if it means them jumping around on your video because they want to see a particular section, it helps. I mean, it does make a difference. It does help. Okay. And then lastly, YouTube hack number 6. This might not necessarily be a hack per se, but probably it is. But one of the biggest things that you need to employ is patience. All right. When you post a video, YouTube does have a seasoning period, right? They do have this period where, especially if you have a tiny channel with no subscribers, right? Because if you have a lot of subscribers, you have a big channel with tons of subscribers, every time you post a video, YouTube initially pushes it out to all the subscribers that you have, especially the ones that have their bell notifications turned on, right? And the notifications turned on so they see your video quite early, and it pushes your video out to your subscribers, and then based on how they interact, respond, it determines how the YouTube algorithm determines how much further it wants to push it out to non-subscribers, right? But if you don't have a ton of subscribers, you got a small YouTube channel, like case in point mine, there is that seasoning period, right? So during that seasoning period, it could take, because a lot of times people post a video and then a day will go by, 2 days will go by, 3 days will go by, they see no views, and then they get frustrated. And that seasoning period can take as long as a day, 2 days, 3 days, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, a month, right? Before the video starts getting pushed out, okay? And the last thing you want to do is allow your channel to go dead during that seasoning period because you are upset or bothered by the fact that your video has not been pushed out. During that time frame, continue to publish videos, okay, until your video eventually kicks off, right? Until that video that you've been waiting on that you previously posted kicks off. YouTube needs to see that your channel is not dead and you are still active on the channel, right? So continue posting, and eventually, if that video does finally take off, right, because it's not a guarantee, right, then that will help, especially if that turns out to be a really good video. It'll help with all the other videos that you have posted, okay? So there you have it. Those are the 6 YouTube hacks that helped me gain 25 subscribers in essentially one day off of one video. And just to give perspective, right, just to give a little perspective, like I mentioned earlier, I did have 25 subscribers already on the small channel. And this channel, right, I started posting on, I created it on May 1st of 2023, but I only started posting on it on the 16th of July 2024. And prior to that, that video that blew up for me, quote unquote blew up, and I'll tell you why I say that. I had only posted 39 videos, which included 10 YouTube shorts, okay? So on October 15th, where I posted the copying video, right, the video where I copied other people's titles, that was the day, which at the time of this recording has gone on to receive about 739 or 740 views, right? And gained me 26 subscribers, right? So but I gained just about 25 in a single day, right? that video, prior to that video, right? Prior to that video, I was on my channel. I was only getting, my videos were only getting like 2 to 15 views, right, per video. And then the ones that, the occasional videos that did better than average were getting like maybe 20 to 40 views. And then my top 2 best videos prior to this video that's gone quote unquote viral, right? And it's viral by my standards, by the standards of my tiny channel. My top 2 videos had only gotten 60 views and 90 views, so that was it. So this video that just took off, where I copied, right, 730, that by the standards of my channel, that's essentially my agitator video, right? That's my viral video, which has also helped gain me a little more views on my other videos. Okay, so that's essentially it. If you go ahead, put all these 6 hacks into practice, right? You do that with, your next 5 to 10 videos. I would like to think something should happen, right? I tried it on several videos. It didn't work every single time, but I did have, of the, the few that I did do this, one actually did take off. Okay. So that's it. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, if you caught that, see, I'm doing it again, let me know in the comments section below, and I will be sure to answer. And if you did like this content, make sure you do subscribe, because I will be producing more stuff like this that will help your channel grow alongside with all the other things that I'm doing to hit that financial, on my journey to financial independence. All right. Thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch, and I will catch you in my next video. Ciao.